The Owen James Report is brought to you by
NCB, your business banking partner. Sometimes when you're running a business, you just need a little hand to give you the extra support you need to get your business off the ground. You need the experience, the products, and the services that will make your business grow. That's why at NCB, we always have just the solution for you, no matter what business you're in. And we'll stand behind you every step of the way to help your business reach its full potential. NCB, your business banking partner.
Good evening. This is the Owen James Report. A distinguished fellow at the University of the West Indies and former Prime Minister Edward Seaga is calling for greater predictability as Jamaica moves towards public sector pensions reform. Public sector pension reform is a major plank of any IMF agreement, and Mr. Seaga, who was addressing a prime asset management seminar dubbed World-Class Pension Reform, argued that the reform process will result in the reduction of pension debt as a percentage of GDP. He warns, however, of the possibility of hidden costs.
Neither the pension provider nor the pensioner can afford the chance of fluctuation on costs which are unknown. Given the critical nature of a successful pension plan to the well-being of the nation and the people. Because in the present circumstances, both domestic and global financial outcomes are still unsettled, it is best to stay on a more predictable course, given the anemic performance condition of the Jamaican economy.
News on the market now. As winners outperformed the losers by more than 3-1, the Jamaican stock market indices advanced today. The main JC index jumped by 480 points, or 0.5%. 19 stocks traded, with 10 advancing, 3 declining, and 6 holding firm. D&G accounted for almost a third of the 3.2 million shares which traded. The winners included D&G, Gleaner, Grace Kennedy, JMMB, NCB, Pan Caribbean Financial Services, and Scotia Group. The losers were Barita Investments, Carreras, and Panjam Investment Trust. On the foreign exchange market, both the benchmark American dollar as well as the British pound strengthened against the Jamaican dollar, whilst the Canadian dollar weakened. Here are the numbers. The American dollar gained 5 Jamaican cents, closing at an average selling rate of $89.91, whilst the British pound sterling gained 49 cents Jamaican to close at $145.81. However, the Canadian dollar weakened by 44 Jamaican cents to close at $91.21. Today, 9 months following his appointment as Group Financial Officer at Grace Kennedy, the company announced the appointment of Frank James to the Board of Directors. James currently sits on several Grace Kennedy boards, including GK Finance, Grace Foods and Services, GK Money Services Caribbean, and Dairy Industries Jamaica. Now finally, in news overseas, Research in Motion RIM, the manufacturer of BlackBerry, today reported a smaller than expected quarterly loss. The loss for the just concluded quarter came out at 27 cents per share, compared with analysts' expectations of a loss of 46 cents per share. RIM has also managed to increase its cash pile in the run-up to the launch of its make-or-break line of next-generation devices. The Ontario-based company reported a net loss of $235 million, or 45 cents per share, in its fiscal year ended September 1. Now that compares with a fall in profit of $329 million in the corresponding period last year. And that's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
The Owen James Report was brought to you by
NCB, your business banking partner.